Hello everyone, it's Martin from Martin John Training. I'm going to tell you a little story today about practical assertiveness. Now, assertiveness is something that's important in both your personal life but also in your work life. This story happens to be from my personal life. So picture this, if you will. I live next door to some wonderful neighbours. They're in their late 60s, early 70s, and they're almost perfect in every way. They keep an eye on the house when we're on holiday, they look after our dog, and when they're on holiday, we look after their chickens and water their plants. They're all round great people and we have a great relationship. The trouble is, the husband has a small food business as a hobby. He processes fresh meat at home to make burgers and sausages. Now, he stores this fresh meat in an outdoor fridge which is over the fence from us but right opposite my bedroom window. When the window's open, you can hear the continuous drone and rumble of the fridge during the night. I have absolutely no problem in sleeping through the noise, but my wife can hear a pin drop, and so she lies awake unable to sleep because of this blinking fridge. Consequently, my wife is getting stressed, and she's giving it to me in the ear, saying, "Martin, you simply have got to do something about this." But what do? You want to retain this great relationship with the neighbours. You don't want to upset them. So what are the practical things that you can do about this probably common challenge that we might face? Well, after mulling things over, probably for a little bit longer than my wife was happy with, I went round to the neighbours and very politely and used a common assertiveness technique called I understand, I feel, I'd like, is that okay? So what I said to my neighbour was, I understand that you have a food business as your hobby and it's really important to you. So already I'm demonstrating empathy with the person I'm trying to influence. So next I framed the problem. So I said, I feel upset because the noise of the fridge is keeping my wife awake at night. So now he has an understanding of the problem that I face. So next is the really assertive bit. So I provided a number of options. So I said, I'd like it if you could either move the fridge to the end of the garden or maybe insulate the fridge from a noise point of view, or perhaps turn it off at night time. That would be really helpful. And then the last piece is just seeking confirmation that it's okay, it's a reasonable proposal. And I just said, is that okay? Could you do that for me? And they were marvellous. In fact, they were absolutely horrified that we tolerated this noise of this noisy outdoor fridge for such a long time. They moved the outdoor fridge to the end of the garden, way out of earshot. So silence returned. The relationship with my neighbours was intact and my wife was happy. Win, win, win. But that's it. It's a really simple assertiveness technique. So firstly, you're demonstrating empathy with the other party, understanding their point of view. Then you're saying the impact that what they're doing is having on you. Thirdly, you're proposing solutions on what you'd like to see happen. And that's really quite an assertive approach. And then lastly, you're trying to seek agreement by saying, is that okay? Or could you do that for me? And that's the I understand, I feel, I'd like, is that okay technique. Please get in touch if you'd like to find out more about my assertiveness course and the benefits that assertiveness can bring you, not only in your home life, but also in your work life. Bye for now.